Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beat. I have on the phone with me today not just one member of the band, but all three members of Canadian rock band Break the Trend. Welcome, guys.
Hello. Hello. Bonjour.
So we last caught up with you. I last caught up with you in North Bay at Summer in the Park last year.
Yeah.
We're about to head into the studio for 10 days for some serious recording time for your album. Tell me about that experience.
Well, here we go. It was an experience. An amazing 10 days. Very hot. It was during the summer heat wave last year, and there was no air conditioning in that studio. I've never sweat so much in my life. Recording one of the guitar solos, I actually slipped through the puddle of my own sweat.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah, and we were really lucky in that we got to stay in the studio as well, and luckily they didn't have a shower, so it was sponge bath all around, Or some of us didn't bathe at all. It was funky. It was definitely funky.
To go through the entire recording process and actually being able to live and breathe the entire thing for 10 days was totally different from what we usually do, because we usually would just track one thing here and there during over a course of a couple of weeks. So to be there and to experience and live it with 10 days, and within the whole 10 days was actually like fantastic. It was like we were actually living music. So it's great.
That would be. And this was all done in analog, not digital.
Yeah. All the gear that we used was all old analog gear. All the stuff that you'd find in major studios. So really hot, in a small room, but really awesome. It sounds great.
Great. I'm looking forward to hearing it, definitely. Now, the album is called Casualties. That's a very interesting title. What is the story behind the title?
Well, basically, Casualties, you could take every single song within the album and kind of explain them with having like a casualty to each song. So Machine is basically being a casualty of pop culture, while Cocaine would be essentially a casualty to addiction. So every single one has their own explanation on what like casualty would be, and like the actual song Casualties would be itself casualty to today's like modern political events that are going on. So yeah, all the crazy stuff that we all know live and breathe today is that we're a casualty of. So that's where it kind of came. So it was more of a universal way of naming our album. Instead of it just being a song title, it's more of an explanation of the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, so there is actually a song on the album called Casualties as well.
Yes, like it goes both ways. I mean, you have the song, but it also has a meaning within every single song itself.
Okay, alrighty. So from what I've been told, you guys really put your hearts and souls into writing material for this album. Where did all this inspiration come from?
Tons of different places. There's John. There's a song that's really personal to John called "Fight Another Day." That's John can't play that one. Each song really there's a song I wrote called "Stratosphere" that just came. It really just came to me, just dropped on me one day. That there's this idea in my head, and it just flowed out. And I was going through something at the time, and it's written about that. And it's each song just I don't know.
Yeah, every member here has a song to themselves, in that it really comes out within our personal experiences, but also our insights of what's happening around the world and what we kind of get, the vibes that we get from current events as well as what we're experiencing as well. So it has our own personal spin on what we're going through, but also what everyone else could be experiencing. That's what we gather. Like, so yeah, we kind of injected our own emotional spin, especially John with Fight Another Day, like Lucas was explaining, is a very, very emotional, and it's very charged in that way with, like, I don't know, you know it better, John, like you explain that one personally. I don't want to put words in your mouth, right? Shut up.
No, but like, I basically agree with what they were saying, is that there's a lot of emotion within each song that we were each able to bring to the table, just because this record is actually the first one around where we're all coming together with all our separate inspirations. This is the first time where everybody is writing everything. You know, somebody would come with lyrics, and then we'd switch things around, we'd move things to make it work better, but everybody brought something different to the table that they didn't bring before.
Good. And for this being your actual debut album, that is so important because it gives everybody a good taste of, hey, this is really who the band is. When you listen to the music, listen to the lyrics. This album really is you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Now, will you be touring to promote this album?
That is the plan. That is definitely the plan. Yeah. We do have some dates set out in August just to promote, and then we're looking at a September release for the album. So we're going to be doing some touring for that and release shows and whatnot in September. Hoping, fingers crossed, to be able to do some more touring in October, but that's not confirmed.
Okay. And you'll keep us posted on any tour dates on your Facebook page?
Absolutely.
Good. I hope you play somewhere close to me that I can come out and see you.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah, we're going to take that roast beef dinner for in Sudbury.
Yes. Yeah. We haven't forgotten. Yeah. Clearly, yeah.
I was wondering who was going to mention that first.
Yeah, that's my favorite dinner. I'm not going to forget that.
Okay, so you know you got to make Sudbury a stop if you want that roast beef dinner.
All right, let's do it.
We're starving musicians, so it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are listening in, if you want to know the story behind the roast beef dinner, you really need to listen to the previous interview I did with them a year ago. We'll link that so that you can watch that as well. Oh, that was so much fun. Now, you have your first music video coming out very soon. I won't say when, for a song called Fight Your Reality. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is it about this particular song that made the pick for the first single and the video?
Great question. It's Fight Your Reality. This song is it's probably the most hard rock song we have on the album. It's very straightforward, in your face type rock, and I think that's a good sort of introduction to who we are and what we do, and it's just like a very powerful song in its way. The chorus kind of soars, like really just a good intro to what we're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah. And lyrically, really, it's very inspiring in that basically it's just about changing your perspective, changing the path, like basically forging your own path, fighting your reality, and that what you know is not really what you get, is kind of just learn more and forging, like I said, your own path and going your own way. And I feel like that would connect with our fans, especially in this stage, especially the ones that have grown with us and have stayed loyal to us. They will actually understand where we're going with that, because I feel like we're all going through those same things right now. So I feel like we'll connect well with our audience that way on a deeper level. And on the surface, it does have a wicked riff, and it's just a really good song in general. So I mean, that's really it.
Okay. Now, can you tell me what it was like making this video? Is it basically you guys just performing, or are there scenes and a story to go with the video?
There is a story to go with the video as well as us playing. We got to play in a boxing ring, which was really, really cool. That was fun. It was challenging at the same time. I had to do like a jump off the turnbuckle, so that was
awesome.
That was interesting because I don't jump.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got to jump.
But yeah, so the basic premise of the story is you got the underdog, and you have the, you know, like, let's say the main card fighter, somebody that everybody would know, and essentially it's the underdog putting up the fight and really putting his all and everything into it. And yeah, it's heart and soul, exactly with what we do with the music and everything like that. So there's a really good connection there with what we're doing. And then yeah, just like I said, us rocking in a ring and having fun doing it.
Yeah, being the very first music video that we've done, it was quite the experience for sure. I've never played drums really to a track out loud, so that was quite the learning experience for sure. But it's an experience that was well learned and will carry forward. But having the chance to actually be there during the filming with the actors and everything was quite eye-opening for the fact that we had basically this little community that we've built of people, like of the camera, the videographers, all the actors, and just everyone that was around supporting us. And that was just kind of inspiring in that way, that we kind of helped build this whole thing. And these people are helping us achieve our goals, and we're kind of helping each other in that way. So it was really, really like heartwarming to see everybody come together like that in the name of music and art.
Well, and I remember you specifically saying while we were there, like, you looked around and like, we did this.
Mm-hmm.
This is because of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's such a crazy thing to think that our music has actually built this small little community around us, and like it's inspiring that, you know, art could go that far.
That's fantastic. Wow. That really makes me want to see this video even more now. Thank you for sharing all that. Any clues as to when it will be coming out?
Very soon.
Maybe sooner than you
So
expect.
keep an eye on Break the Trend's Facebook page, because it will be very soon. Very soon. Keyword, very soon.
Yeah, I don't know if we're dropping a lot of hints.
So I have one more question before we wrap up. Rumor has it that I will be making an appearance in one of your upcoming videos. Can you share any information about that?
No, because this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh, no!
Please tell us more.
We can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
That you...
All right, we'll leave it at that. All I know is to stay tuned for the next video, not for Fight Your Reality, but the one after that. So, yeah, awesome. Well, guys, always a pleasure to talk with you, and I owe you that roast beef dinner, but you got to come to Sudbury to get it.
All right.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best with Casualties, the new album, which will be coming out in September, and the tour that'll go along with it, and the video, and all that. Wish you the best of luck, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Thanks, Linda. Always a pleasure.
So we've been talking with John, Alex, and Lucas from Break the Trend. And I am Linda Feldman for